this. Okay, let's see if we are streaming right now. All right, looks like everything is starting up right now. Got a lot of things to talk about, Raider Nation. A lot of things to talk about. So let's see if anybody pops up in the chat. Let me make sure that I am actually going live right now. Oh man, busy day, Raider Nation. Really, really busy day. Let me see. Am I going? Yes, sir. Your boy is going live right now. All right, so I'm gonna just wait for a couple of people to get in the chat, man. And once you guys do, let me know what you guys are thinking about this latest signing, Solomon Thomas. Now, I just wanted to go live because I actually just dropped the video right before Solomon Thomas ended up signing with the Raiders. So before I get started with talking about that, I want to just give a shout out to everybody that is in the chat right now. We got Toast Bread up in here, we got Ricky Seven, and we got Derek Gomez up in here. So as a lot of people know by now, Solomon Thomas is joining the Raiders on a 1-year, $5 million contract. Honestly, to me, I think this is a solid move for the Raiders. Mark Harper, he says, why is everybody down in the Raiders? They got this. Great signing, Thomas, and a great day. Yes, you're absolutely right, and I have to absolutely agree with you. Now, I know a lot of people don't trust the Raiders with the last couple of moves that have been going on. I know today has been a really busy day for the Raiders. We re-signed a lot of players, and we ended up bringing John Brown early on today. So I thought that was a solid signing for the Raiders as well, which means we might not even go and get Juju Smith-Schuster. And I know Kenny Golladay, the Bengals are looking at him, and even the New York Giants are looking at him as well. So he's most likely not going to come here. Juju, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. But as of right now, we got a couple of people in here right now. I'm going to give it a little bit of time before everybody shows up. Again, I'm going to just shout out everybody in the chat. Yo, Play Z, he says, let's go sign Malik Hooker. Yes, I wouldn't mind bringing Malik Hooker over to the silver and black. I mean, think about the jersey sales that would be in Las Vegas if we were to sign Malik Hooker to the squad. So, again, let me get back to Solomon Thomas. Now, that's the reason why you guys are here, right? We're going to talk about Solomon Thomas and the Raiders signing him. Now, I know a lot of people are 50-50 on this. I know initially, when you look at this player, he's going to be a bust. A lot of people are going to name this guy as a bust, but a lot of you guys need to slow your roll, man. I mean, we're not expecting him to come here. Our expectations for Solomon Thomas is pretty low. So, I mean, it's going to be a low-risk, high-reward type of move for the Raiders, and I believe that he's gonna do a great job over here with the Raiders. Now, like I said, we're not expecting him to be that top 3 pick that the San Francisco 49ers were expecting him to be. We're just expecting him to add some depth to our defensive line at the defensive tackle position. We already know we brought back Jonathan Hankins. We still have Maurice Hurst, and we got David Irving. I mean, our defensive line is slowly coming together, and the fact that we brought in Solomon Thomas to be another depth chart piece on that defensive line, I think it's a solid move for the Raiders. And it's a low-risk, high-reward type of move. We only signed him to a 1-year, $5 million contract. I know he's coming off of an injury, but trust me, he's going to be okay. And I know a lot of people, a lot of Raider fans are looking at him and saying that he is a bust. Why is the Raiders picking him up? Listen to yourselves. Look at last year. Before Aguilar signed with the Raiders, and when Aguilar signed as a Raider, a lot of people were mad about that move. They were saying that Nelson Aguilar is a bust. Why is the Raiders picking him up? He ended up being our number 1 wide receiver in 2020. So I'm just saying, give this dude some time. I mean, like I said, I'm always optimistic about a lot of these moves. And Solomon Thomas is a guy that I feel like could come in, and if he does well, that's great for the Raiders. If not, then he's going to get cut by next year. I mean, look at Malik Collins. We signed him to a 1-year deal, and he was all right. I mean, he was, I'm capping. He was trash, and we let him go. Yo, shout out to Darnell Rochon. Upgrading his membership to the GOAT tier. Yo, Darnell, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that 100%, man. I got to get you on a couple of videos. If you read the tier on there, you could be featured on a live video. And if you guys want, and if you want to be on a live call or something like that, then let your boy know and we could talk some Raider football on my channel. So, again, getting back to what I was saying, the news did break out by Tom Pelissero saying that the Raiders were going to sign him. And, I mean, initially, I was happy about this move. I mean, let me see, what else did I... Yeah, so, I mean, overall, a lot of people are going to complain about this move off the back, but I think it's a solid move for the Raiders. Now, I mean, Raider Nation, what do you guys think about us signing Solomon Thomas, man? I see a lot of people talking about Quentin Jefferson. Yeah, Quentin Jefferson is a guy that is going to be visiting the Raiders, and the Raiders might add more depth. I mean, he would be another solid move for the Raiders, and I feel like some of the Raiders' best moves are the moves that come on a low risk, high reward type of deal. The big time players that we do, the big signings that we have in free agency just hasn't panned out for us lately. I mean, look at last year, Corey Littleton. He was all right for us. I mean, he was one of our biggest signings. Nick Kwiatkowski was one of our biggest signings as well. But, oh man, who? Okay, wait. Did someone just get signed? Oh, did we just sign? Okay. All right. I guess breaking news just happened right now. Let me make sure so you guys are not capping on your boy. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Yep. It looks like we just signed Quentin Jefferson. Wow. That's a solid move that's another solid move for the Raiders. He's already familiar with Gus Bradley's system, so I mean that's a win-win for me. Sheesh. This Raiders. What is the okay? If you guys know what is the contract details, I don't know if it's up yet or whatnot. But Quentin Jefferson is another solid move for the Raiders. Yeah. So what do you guys think about this move? Now, yes, I know Kyle Long. He signed with the Kansas City Chiefs for a $5 million contract, which that's a cheap deal to get Kyle Long, and I wouldn't mind bringing him over to the team. Now, I heard there was rumors going around that Kyle Long was actually kind of intimidated or scared that Rodney Hudson wanted to leave and he didn't want to come and join this team when this whole offensive line was just disintegrating before his eyes when he visited the Raiders. So I mean, he joined our other he joined our foes. He joined our enemies over there with Kansas City. So I mean, fuck him. He's not a part of the Raider Nation. So what can I say? Hey, yeah, we did choose Good. So, I mean, Good's contract details haven't came out yet as well, but I'm happy about us signing Denzel Good, bringing him back to the team. He's going to be on a 2-year deal. So, again, I like the move. He could play right tackle or right guard. So, like I said, that's another win-win move for us. Darnell says, big day, Raiders love. You said live the signings or love the signings? I'm guessing you said love the signings. I mean, I love the signings so far today. I mean, we've got a lot of players that we brought back. Now, the only questionable move I would say for today for me is us bringing back Zay Jones. I don't understand that move. I felt like there was a lot of other players right now in free agency, other wide receivers that we could have got in at, a cheap deal that could play much, much better than Zay Jones. But you know what? That's just me. Yeah, a lot of people are saying... And yeah, Richie Incognito re-signed with the Raiders as well. I talked about a lot of these I talked about a lot of these subjects on my latest video on my channel. So if you guys have time, check that out as well. I just did not talk about Solomon Thomas. So yeah. Whew. But Richie Incognito, I love the move of him coming back. I know he announced it on his Twitter, and I was just hyped up. So now, if you look at our offensive line, as of right now, we have Colton Miller at the left tackle position. We have Richie Incognito returning to the Raiders at that left guard position. And then we have Andre James right now at the center position. And then Denzel Good could either play right tackle or right guard. And then whatever position is left, that we could go into the NFL draft and get that position. And now that we got an extra third-round pick, it's just more ammo for the Raiders to go and draft another guy. Yes, okay. Everybody's talking about Jefferson. I already know. I know a lot of people put it in the chat earlier that we just signed Quentin Jefferson. I don't know the details on it. What are the details of us getting Quentin Jefferson? Let your boy know if you guys end up finding out about that. And let me see if I could find out about it. Because most of the moves that we did sign today, they haven't came out with any numbers. Jonah. Oh, okay, Jonah. Okay, if I'm just gonna recap the whole day, then I got you real quick. As far as the whole day 3, we've been really active. We signed so many players today. We started off by signing wide receiver John Brown, initially from the Bills. I mean, he got cut last week, and the Raiders ended up signing him. And I believe that John Brown is a solid signing for the Raiders. He could step in to that Nelson Aguilar role. He's explosive. He got speed, and he could do everything that Nelson Aguilar could do for a much, much cheaper price. After that, we went on a plethora of signings. We re-signed Jonathan Hankins. We re-signed Zay Jones. We re-signed Denzel Good. We brought back Richie Incognito. And we traded away Rodney Hudson for a 3rd-round pick. We traded Rodney Hudson and a 7th-round pick to this year's draft to the Arizona Cardinals for a 3rd-round pick in this and for a third round pick in this year's draft. So I think that was a solid trade. We got something in return for Rodney Hudson, and I know that the Raiders are still looking to trade away Gabe Jackson and see if we could get something in return for him. Hopefully we could get something. I would wish for a third round pick, but I highly doubt that we're gonna do that. I would say we would get somewhere around a fifth to seventh round for Gabe Jackson, but that's just me. And if we don't get anything in return, then we're most likely going to be releasing him. I'm just trying to look to see if I get. And other than that, we just signed Solomon Thomas to a 1-year, $5 million deal. And now we just signed defensive lineman Quentin Jefferson to the Raiders. His deal has not been posted yet. I don't see anything, but I think that it's a solid move. I mean, we're building this defensive line already, and I feel like now that we signed, well, we basically got a couple of defensive linemen or defensive tackles on the team already. I don't think we're going to address that in the draft. I mean, we could still do that, but not in the first round or not even in the second round. But yeah, is there any chance that we get Anthony Harris from Minnesota, Darnell? There is a chance. There's still a chance for us to go out and get that, but it's gonna be kind of tough. I don't know how much he's gonna be wanting. How much he's gonna be wanting per year, and he's gonna be a nice contract as well. Anthony, he says, what do you think about Solomon? I mean, I've already talked about this. I think it's a solid move for the Raiders. A low risk, high reward type of signing for the Raiders. And those are the type of moves that I love the Raiders doing. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say he's a bust, and understandable because he's been a bust since being a part of the league in his 4 seasons with the 49ers. But I still think that, he's still got a lot of upside. He's only 25 years old, so I'm still happy about that. And also, guys, we did re-sign Nicholas Morrow last night, and they're saying that his contract details are around like 4.5 million. I think so. I'm not too sure, but I forgot all about that. So how much more cap space do we have? Well, I wouldn't know that as of right now. The last time I checked, we were around 19 mil. But now with all the signings that we just added, like Solomon Thomas and now Quentin Jefferson, I think we're pretty low. I mean, there's still moves to be made. I mean, we did actually save $1.5 million after sending Rodney Hudson to the Arizona Cardinals. So that was a good move for the Raiders. Now, another cap casualty for the Raiders right now is my cousin Marcus Mariota. Who knows if he's still going to be on the team next year or if he's going to stay and restructure his contract. But it's going to be kind of tough. Man, we re-signed Rich Incognito. Yeah, I went over all of that. So, I mean, overall, Raider Nation, if you guys were to give a grade, give me your grade for Solomon Thomas signing to the Raiders down in the comments below. What do you guys, is it an A? Is it a F? I mean, you got to put his contract details, that's got to persuade your grade as well. Well, yeah, Mariota and Jackson are still on the roster right now. I forgot Gabe Jackson is still on the roster. They're trying to look for a trade partner, and if not, they're just going to cut him. Okay, I got a C. I got a C plus from Raider Nation. C plus. A solid B from Raymond. We got a C minus. A plus. Okay, I like the optimism. Gabriel. We got a B. So everybody's ranging around a C and a B. We do. Alex, I don't think we need a cornerback badly. Excuse me. I don't think we need a cornerback badly, but I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing one in. Darnell says A minus. Okay. This is a great day. Hey, Jonah, it is a great day. We basically went out and signed a guy. We basically brought in most of the guys that we wanted to bring back, and we signed 2 solid names. So Jefferson and Solomon Thomas, I think those are 2 great signings for the Raiders. Again, we got to see how much we paid Jefferson. Hopefully it wasn't too much, but I don't think it'll be that much. Toast Bread says Patrick Peterson or Richard Sherman. Oh, man, that's tough. I think at this point, it would have to be Richard Sherman. Desmond King is another name I wouldn't mind bringing over as well. Again, I don't want to spend too much. I think this is the offseason for the Raiders to go out and sign a lot of these players to a, not a big contract. I feel like more low risk, high reward type of moves are solid for the Raiders. And, maybe one more big move. I think Yannick was the biggest move we are going to make in this offseason. Now, I did think that we were going to go get Juju, but now that we signed John Brown and brought back Zay Jones, I think we're done with getting wide receivers. So if not, we'll probably go into the NFL draft. I mean, I wouldn't have mind having him back. I mean, Oh yeah, and yes, Adoree Jackson is available right now because he just got cut by the Titans. Kyle Fuller might be released by the Bears as well, so that's another option for the Raiders. So there's many options, and Malik Hooker is still out there. I mean, he could provide depth at that safety position. Trey Boston is still there. Man, it's just there's so many people out there. Earl Thomas, Casey Hayward, a lot of other people that could provide, depth at a lot of positions for the Raiders. And we know the Raiders need a lot of positions filled come into this next season. Oh man, Schwartz. Okay, yeah, Schwartz could be another. I at this moment, I don't think that we need to go out and get another offensive lineman. I think we're okay with the offensive line that we have right now because we already brought back Denzel Good. We have Andre James. We got Rich Incognito coming back. I think we should go into the draft and draft somebody, whether it's in the first round, second round, or third round, because there's a lot of solid offensive tackles in the NFL draft this season. Rick Wagner. Oh yeah, at the right tackle position. Hey, why not? I wouldn't mind. Whoo-wee. Anybody got any more questions? Let your boy know right now. At the 17th pick, get one or two available offensive tackle. Yeah. Hey, we got to. There's a lot of people out there that we could go get in the draft, like I said. Yo, shout out to Carlos Ortiz. Ortiz. Shout out to Carlos for the $1.99 donation. He says our first round pick is going to be a safety. Ooh, I think it might. I wouldn't say that's out of the possibility, but then again, I wouldn't think that linebacker is out of the possibility as well. Jock, Zavin Collins, those guys are still going to be available there. There's so many different positions. Even with signing Nicholas Morrow, it's only a 1-year contract, and I feel like we should still fill up that linebacker position. Oh man. Where did Juju go? Juju went nowhere yet. He didn't sign anywhere, but he's still free agent. Kenny Golladay is the only guy that I know that is most likely going to be signing with the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. Okay, so the update on Jonathan Hankins' deal, he signed for a 1-year, $3.5 million contract. Again, that's a solid move. Jonathan Hankins, he's not the most flashiest player, but last season he was one of our best run stoppers on our defensive line. He struggled in the past. He only had 2.5 sacks since he's been a Raider, but in the run game, he's a solid presence on that defensive line. So that's a solid signing for the Raiders. $3.5 million? Hey, why not? Ooh-wee. Okay, and Denzel Good's numbers just came out as well. So we signed Denzel Good to a 2-year, $8.3 million contract. So you're looking around $4 million a year, which I thought that's a solid signing for the Raiders. $4 million a year for Denzel Good to basically play right guard or right tackle. I think that's solid. C says we need Kenny G. I don't think we do. I don't think we need Kenny G because we still have some solid wide receivers right now. I feel like if anything, go get T.Y. Hilton if he's still available, or just go into the NFL draft and get another wide receiver. If not, let's just stick with the wide receivers we already have right now, because we do have John Brown, Henry Ruggs, Brian Edwards, Hunter Renfrow, Zay Jones. They're not the scariest duo, but I feel like they'll be solid players coming into 2021. As long as we could keep Derek Carr on his feet, we'd be okay. Okay, someone says we should trade down our 17th for another first rounder in 2022. I don't know how possible that could be. If I don't know if we would be able to pull that unless we're trading back to like 30 or 31 and they just throw another first round pick to us, then maybe. But I don't think we'd get another first. I think we'd just get another second or another third. Trade a second for Allen Robinson. Nah, I don't think we need to go and get another wide receiver, guys. I feel like we're okay. I think we still need to fill up some positions here and there on the defensive side. We still got a safety. We still got another cornerback position. That defensive line, I wouldn't mind going and get another edge. Yeah, a lot of people are saying we got Quentin Jefferson. Yeah, I already know that, guys. I talked about it if y'all were here earlier. But King DJ, I agree with you. I would want Juju Smith for the cheap. But I don't think he's going to be cheap. He's going to go more than what Nelson Aguilar got, which was $13 million a year. So he's most likely to get around $15 mil to $16 mil a year. So I don't know about that. We do need a safety. I do think that we need a safety, and that would be the only other position I wouldn't mind paying if we had to go in that direction. All right, all right. So yeah, we signed. Oh, I'm tripping. I thought they said Samaj P. Ryan went to the Raiders, but he did not. Okay, I'm trying to keep updated right now to see what the Raiders are doing. Other than that, the Raiders have been really active today on day 3, man. After yesterday was just an okay day. It was a solid day, nothing really going on, but all of a sudden, on day 3, the Raiders just started making moves since 6 a.m. this morning. So they are trying to make some moves. JB got hands, yes he does. The only thing is that he struggled last year because he was injured. He was injured last season and he missed most of the season. He only played 9 games, but he's had 2 1,000-yard seasons. So I mean, Nelson Aguilar has not had one of those. So I feel like John Brown can step in, and I think he's an upgrade from Nelson Aguilar. He has explosiveness. He has the speed to do everything that Nelson Aguilar did in our offense. But like I said, he's going to be coming in here for a much cheaper deal. So all in all, I wouldn't mind that. Casey, I feel like the most realistic signings that we would have coming up would be someone of, Casey Hayward, Malik Hooker, Melvin Ingram, and most of these guys wouldn't cost that much. I feel like it would be around like $5-6 million or less. Yes, we do need a secondary help. So someone to pair up with Jonathan Abram in that secondary. And if we don't pay anybody, in free agency, I feel like we're just gonna go into the NFL draft and just go and get another safety, because there's still a lot of solid safeties in the NFL draft, and which I wouldn't mind bringing in. Edgar V says, who do you think can replace Booker? It's kind of tough, man. I honestly don't know. I haven't really been looking into it like that. I know a lot of people have been signed. You're looking at Chris. Well, I love Chris Carson, but I don't think he would come as a backup role. He would go somewhere to be a starter. Why would they sign 74 overall? Well, okay, Wes, what are you talking about? You saying, why would they sign a 74 overall? Can we just get a 99 so my franchise team does better? I don't know what you're talking about, my dog. Marlon Mack, yeah, Ron Moderator, I agree with that. Marlon Mack, oh no, I think Marlon Mack went back. Marlon Mack re-signed with the Colts. I think I seen that earlier today. So I mean, he's out of it. But I feel like Callan, if I'm saying your name right, I feel like Le'Veon would cost. Like, he would come cheap, honestly. But what is he gonna do? Like, what is he gonna do on this offense? I mean, if we just sign him, then oh well. But if not, then Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Solomon Thomas is a 74 overall in Madden. Hey, but next year he's gonna be like a 89 or 90. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Jalen Richard, third in passing downs. I mean, he already is that guy. Jalen Richard is already that third down guy. I feel like we should cut him, save that $3.5 million, and go in the draft and get somebody else. But that's just me. We need a bruiser, not a pass catching back. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if we're keeping Jalen Richard, then we don't need another pass catching running back. I feel like there's other guys that we could go get. There's so many running backs in free agency, and I just can't think of them on the top of my head. Now, what do you guys think about Todd Gurley, though, as a backup? I mean, who knows? Hey, Gus just said that right now. Yeah, I just said that. What about Todd Gurley, the backup Jacobs, for a cheap deal? Hey, why not? James White from New England. James White is another solid option. Desmond King would be solid. Breaking need. Wait. Hapa Pino, he says need some more Raider as our. Hey, put me in there, coach, man. I could get a couple of TDs, you know what I mean? Chuba Hubbard would be a solid option as well. I think that'd be nice. Keep Riddick, cut Richard. Najee Harris. Woo! If we were to get Najee Harris in the second or third round, man, that'd be crazy, my dog. We got 2 third-round picks now, so why not? Why not mess around with that? Have them back up or even split carries with Josh Jacobs. Man, me getting PT, Julian says, hopefully this season we gotta see what he's made of this season, because he didn't get no type of PT last season, and I mean he was only a rookie, so I understand that. Alan says, what do you know about Tufa from USC? Are you talking about Talanoa Hafunga? Tafunga? Talanoa Hafunga. Are you talking about him, the safety from USC? Because if not, I wouldn't mind having him. Shout out to Thomas for the $1.99 donation. He says, did we actually get Solomon Thomas? Is he good? Yes, we did get Solomon Thomas on a 1-year, $5 million deal. Is he good? He has potential to be good. He's shown flashes of being good. But overall, I mean, lately he hasn't been that good for especially for the 49ers. And a lot of people would say he's a bust. But again, I feel like he just needs to go somewhere. He needs to change the scenery. Look at Nelson Aguilar. Look at Devontae Booker. Those guys came over here, needed that change of scenery, and they balled out for us. Ricky says, what about moving Tanner Muse back to safety? Ooh, I mean, why not? But I feel like Tanner Muse is going to be one of those players that a lot of us forget, because honestly, I forgot about it till you brought it up. But a lot of people forgot about, and I feel like he might be one of those X factors on our team next season. He's a linebacker that could stick, tight ends and wide receivers, because he's just that fast. He's just a little bit undersized He's just a bit undersized for a linebacker, but he'll be all right. Ray says, let's trade a third for Gilmore. I don't think he's going to go for a third round pick. I feel like he'd go for a second or a first round pick, one of those. C says, get Kenny Galladay or Juju or trade a pick for A-Rob. I don't see it happening. I don't see us getting another wide receiver, honestly. I feel like we're already set with wide receivers. Yo, shout out to Jason Smith for the $5 donation. He says, just showing love, brother. Keep up the great work. This is not... Hey, my boy, Knight of the Shield. Oh, right. Hey, what is good with you, Jason? Man, it's been a while. It's been a long while, man. I miss you on here on YouTube, my dog. If you guys don't remember, that is Knight of the Shield. He used to be Knight of the Shield on YouTube, man. Appreciate the donation, Jason, man. A lot. Yo, Raidernation, man, why we got only 75 likes and we have 388 watchers up in here? Don't forget to hit that like button and help your boy out. Edgar V says, I would like Sherman as a CB2. I wouldn't mind Sherman as well as a CB2. I mean, he'd be a solid guy, and he's a veteran that could help these guys out. Whoo. Dre James says, that wide receiver core ain't scaring nobody. I agree with you. If you look at it on paper, yes, they don't scare nobody. Yeah, it's pretty tough. But I feel like we're solid. I think we're solid. I feel like, yes, Eric. I believe that depth, cheap. Davis. Oh, okay, you talking shit about Davis, but I mean, so far that's what we're looking like. I feel like we do need another splash just to show the Raider Nation that we'd be. Oh, damn, there we go, Raider Nation, man. We went from 70 to 146 likes. Yo, shout out to you guys, man. Keep smashing that like button. Adoree Jackson to the Raiders. Yeah, M family. Like I said, I talked about it. I wouldn't mind bringing Adoree Jackson over here. Jalen Waddle at 17. Hey, man, we might get a wide receiver in the first round if we keep addressing all these needs. Like I said, so I mean, man, let me double check if anything else happened right now. But man, Solomon Thomas to the Raiders. It is all about chemistry, yo. It's all about chemistry. Yes, I know everybody's talking about Quentin Jefferson. I know, guys. I'm just trying to double check if there's anything else that happened right now while I'm talking to you guys. Okay, it looks like Trey Boston just got released. Anything else? No, nothing new. We still. Oh, shout out to Mike Morris for the $2 donation. He says, like we said, they had a plan. Yes, they do. They do have a plan going into the season. Yeah. Yes, everybody. Fish sticks. I know that Quentin Jefferson got signed as a Raider, which is that's a good move for the Raiders. We going linebacker in the draft for sure. I think it's still a possibility that we do go in the draft and get a linebacker. So, yeah. Trey Boston been released. No, but they officially released them now, I guess. Well, that's what I see right now. But, yeah, I mean, I didn't even get the live notification. I don't know why y'all didn't get the live notification, but trade back, get Morig and Davis and Nixon. I mean, that's a possibility. Shout out to Tim for the $2 donation. Love from Chicago. Only one nation, silver and black. Yes, sir. Shout out to you. Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah. So Raider Nation, man. A lot of people. Okay, everybody's kind of asking the same questions that I had answered already, but Anthony Harris, I would love to bring him over to the silver and black. Are we gonna bring him? I don't know. Adori is another guy. Someone else said someone else said something else as well, but I lost it. But all right, Raider Nation, ask me a couple of questions. I'm gonna just be on here for like a couple more minutes answering your questions, and then I'm gonna head out and then do more videos today. I think I've already uploaded 2 videos today, and then I'm going live right now. So I mean, okay, people saying Jack 7. So I mean, your boy has been busy throughout the whole day, throughout whole free agency. This is day 3 of free agency, and man, it's been crazy. Hey, he read my comment. Fellow Islander from Guam here. Go Raiders. Yo, shout out to shout out to Bo So Dope. I'm out. Peace. All right, man. But yeah, Raider Nation, before we leave, man, we got 300 people up in the chat, man. Don't forget to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, and let's try to get this to 200 likes. I mean, I would definitely appreciate it. Okay. M Family says, is Melvin still a possibility? Yes, he's still a possibility. I know there's interest in both sides with the Raiders and Melvin Ingram. So, I mean, I would only sign him for cheap. That's the only reason I would bring him on. T.Y. Hilton, if you guys know me, I love T.Y. Hilton, and I would love him on the Raiders. We have no superstars on our team besides Waller. Hey, man. You forgetting about Derek Carr, my boy. Let's go, SR. Tuning in from Australia. I think we'll go in the draft and get a running back. I think we will. Shout out to Big Silver and Black for the $5 donation. He said, what you think about Quentin signing? I already talked about it. I think that it's a solid signing for the Raiders. I mean, I got to look more into it, but we're adding more depth to this defensive line that we already have. You know, we brought back Jonathan Hankins. We still have David Irving. We signed Solomon Thomas. And then now we brought in Quentin Jefferson. Our defensive line is being solid. Is getting solid so far. I mean, our defensive line is solid so far. I don't know why I'm butchering that. Yo, shout out to George Soto Perez for the $4.99 donation. He said, who is your favorite Raider of all time? Mine is Jack Tatum, man. Jack Tatum is a boss. But my favorite is Bo motherfucking Jackson because Bo knows. That's just me. Yo, shout out to Callie Gonzalez for the $10 donation. Yo, everybody up in here. Yo, man. Shout out to you guys for the super chats, man. He says, with the addition of his Bradley, do you think wait, I am so, I don't know how to, your thing is tough to read. With the addition of with the addition of Gus Bradley, do you think that John Gruden is trying to win games on defensive side since he's play calling on the offense has been mediocre, similar to the Bears, except we have a QB? Hey, okay, I get what you're trying to say. I know it's kind of hard reading your thing, but thank you for the $10 donation. I think you're right. I feel like we're going to spend most of our money on the defensive side. Last season, our offense wasn't the problem. We could have won a lot more games if our defense came through for us, and we would have been a playoff team, and we wouldn't be here sitting talking about Derek Carr not being our quarterback for the future, yada, yada, yada. But I do agree with you. I feel like the more players we could add on the defensive side, the better. And with Gus Bradley as our defensive coordinator, hey, man, we can only go up from here because Paul Gunther was one of the most trash defensive coordinators in NFL history. Yo, shout out to Hefe KC for the $1.99 donation. He says Chiefs Kingdom, baby. Yeah. Hey, thank you for the donation, man. I know you support. I see you supporting the Raider Nation on every live chat. So, yeah. Rocky V in the place to be. He says, shout out to Rocky V for the $4.99 donation. He says the Chiefs signed Cal Long. Yeah, I seen that to a 1 year $5 million contract. I think, man, that's a solid signing for them. I can't even be mad. I know that I don't think he was interested in signing with the Raiders, especially seeing that our offensive line was being disintegrated after letting Rodney Hudson go. So, I mean, I still think we're okay, even without signing him. Yo, PM says, I've been rocking with your channel since 2014 Battle of the Bay. Yo, appreciate that, man. Those are the good days, man. Those are the good days. Oh, man. So, yeah. Do you think we'll draft all defense? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to go and draft some offensive players as well, especially that offensive line, because we definitely need it. Okay, good stuff, Simone. 4 Mayock legs or 4 belly brown. Thank you, Rockin' Steady. All right, Raider Nation, man. Let's sign his Bradley and John Green ASAP, bro. That's too funny, my dog. So, Raider Nation, man. Again, thank you guys for joining this live stream. Again, like I said before, I want to start doing these more often, but right now I actually just wanted to go live because, Callie, hey, you good, my boy? You good, my boy? That shit had me down. I'm like, wait, what are you saying? But I do want to start going more. I do want to start going live more often, especially with some of these breaking news. I mean, the only reason why I'm going live is because I actually just uploaded a video, and if you guys haven't checked it out already, check it out on my channel before my live stream, and then let me know what you guys think. But I did upload a video, and then this news just broke out, and I was like, you know what? Let me just talk about it right now, and then later on, I'm gonna just talk about it in a real video. Solomon Thomas and Quentin Jefferson and whoever else that we get in free agency, because the Raiders seem to be on the road today, man. But yeah, Lorenzo, yeah. Melissa, good stuff. Thank you guys, man. I do want to do this more often, and I will. I'll probably have something, planned on a weekly basis to, I guess, be more professional, even though I'm never professional. But yeah, man, shout out to Yudo from France, bro. That's crazy. Good stuff. One of the best YouTubers. I appreciate that, yo. All right, Raider Nation, man. This is your boy, Some More Raider. Until the next video, and I'm most likely going to come out with one more video tonight on the rest of the players that we did sign. So, with all that being said, this is your boy, Some More Raider, and your boy is